Capsule hotels. These are some of the best innovations by the Japanese. They are quirky, have all the amenities and are affordable too. Now this concept has become so popular that we have a bunch of these that have popped up in India as well. I've reached Mumbai to try to find the best capsule or pod hotel in the city. This is apparently India's first boutique pod hotel, and it's unique because it's literally in Mumbai Central station.
The UrbanPod Mumbai is part of a new push to modernize rail travel in the country and is located in the Mumbai Central station.
So I'm not allowed to wear my shoes beyond this point. There are 4 different pod types here. The classic, the ladies only, the private and the disabled friendly. I've chosen the ladies only pod that has an RFID access door and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pods in it. This is it. This is the UrbanPod. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this pod. For the power to be on, the card needs to go into this. This entire console gives this pod a really futuristic appearance. This is the control panel. Right in the middle is a clock. It shows the time, the date, the day, the temperature, and you can set an alarm clock. The clock can be put in a 12-hour format, which has AM and PM. So to set the alarm, go to settings, press the setting once. You can change the hour or the minute. There are 4 lights in this room: the ceiling light, mirror light, left reading light, and right reading light. This is the mirror. It can be controlled. There are 4 buttons on the console. The do not disturb button. It will put up a do not disturb sign outside to ensure that no one disturbs you. The sleep mode button. On pressing it, all the lights go off. There's a button on the console, so as soon as you press the door unlock button, the door opens and you can slide it open. And finally, the air outlet button. Apparently, when you press this, an air vent to the outside opens up. There's also a mini safe inside the room. The console also has a headphone plug and a USB outlet on either side, and a universal type power socket, a mini fire extinguisher, and headphones. Inside the capsule, in addition to the white bedsheet that covers a really soft and comfortable mattress, they give you a white disposable towel, yellow color blanket, and a white pillow. These are the rules and regulations put up in every pod to ensure that the pod remains clean and beautiful like it is right now. Oops. But it appears that they have not subscribed to these channels. Let's see if there are any channels that are subscribed to that I can use. Yay, I finally found a channel that's working. So I'm sure that there are some more, hopefully something that I like. The TV doesn't have Netflix, cannot be connected to your phone. It is only subscribed to Tata Sky. For now, they're just a limited few Indian channels that it shows. There's an emergency exit lock here. So in case of emergencies, you don't have to freak out. You can get out using the emergency lock.
Since the pod is small, luggage is stored separately in a locker. Let's check out the bathroom.
This is the common washroom area for all the pod types, and there are 8 individual units. The bathrooms are not as futuristic as the pods. Each unit has a wash basin, a western commode, and a shower area which gives you hot water 24/7, as well as a soap dispenser and a shampoo dispenser. And I must say, these toilets are really clean.
Besides the classic and ladies only pods, there are other options.
This is the private pod. All the features are just like a regular pod, except for the fact that the pod doesn't have a door, but instead has a small room extension. This is especially good for those people who feel slightly claustrophobic. So if you're 4 people, I suggest that you take a family pod. That's a private room with 4 of these futuristic pods in it. These pods have their openings on the side. They also have 2 couple pods with 2 pods in it. This is a differently abled room. It does not have any of the capsules in them, but it's so that if people are traveling and want to stay in the capsule hotels, if anybody is differently able, they can stay in this room. They also have a separate bathroom for the differently abled people. So this is the common area. There are a couple of tasteful sitting arrangements and quite a lot of plug points. But since this hostel is meant for backpackers transiting to Mumbai, it's unlikely to have a hostel vibe like that in Ghost Stops or in Hostel.
Let's head back into the ladies only dorm.
This pod also has a dressing room. Good morning, guys. I had a pretty decent sleep. Here are my thoughts on the quality of stay here. I liked that there was a locker to store my stuff in, and it could fit my entire 60-liter rucksack, and it had an RFID lock. The bedding was fairly comfortable. The temperature was centrally controlled, but it was neither too hot nor too cold, so I had a pretty good sleep. There was not much noise, even though we are right on top of a train station. The sounds of the train station were not there. I would say maybe once or twice I felt a vibration. However, if there are middle of the night check-ins, you can hear them enter the room and get out of the room. This pod hotel has Wi-Fi, which has a really good network. Airtel has around 4 bars and is okay. The internet keeps loading.
So the cost of the urban pod is 800 rupees for a 12-hour stay and 1000 rupees for a 24-hour stay. So this might be a little more expensive compared to other hostels in Mumbai, which you can even get for as low as 500 or 600 bucks. But you get a lot of privacy, there's no noise, and even a personal screen.
And with that, our first set of travel videos in India comes to an end. Over 200,000 of you watched our content. Thanks so much for your support. Subscribe now so you don't miss out on the crazy adventure we just had in Turkey. That's up next.